The wait is almost over, and this is not just another season. Stranger Things Season 5 is officially the final chapter of one of the biggest shows ever made. After years of mysteries, shocking deaths, terrifying monsters, and unforgettable friendships, everything is leading to one last battle. But what has actually been confirmed by the creators, and what is only fan theory? Today, we are separating facts from rumors as we break down everything you need to know about the final season of Stranger Things. When Stranger Things first arrived in 2016, nobody expected it to become a worldwide hit. The series mixed science fiction, horror, adventure, and friendship in a way that felt fresh and exciting. Viewers quickly connected with the young group of friends from Hawkins, Indiana, as they faced impossible dangers coming from a dark place known as the Upside Down. Over the years, the show has grown bigger with every season, introducing stronger villains, larger mysteries, and emotional moments that kept fans talking long after each episode ended. Now everything is leading to season 5. This is not simply another chapter in the story. The creators, Matt and Ross Duffer, have confirmed that this season will be the conclusion of the main Stranger Things story. That means many of the questions fans have been asking for years are finally expected to receive answers. What exactly is the Upside Down? Why has it always been connected to Hawkins? Can Vecna finally be defeated? And what will happen to Eleven and her friends after everything they have been through? One reason fans are so excited is the ending of season 4. The final episodes completely changed the future of Hawkins. Even though the heroes managed to slow down Vecna, they were unable to stop his larger plan. Massive cracks opened across the town, joining the normal world with the Upside Down. Dark clouds filled the sky. Strange ash began falling, and it became clear that the danger was no longer hidden. For the first time, the nightmare had reached everyone's doorstep. This ending created one of the biggest cliffhangers in the history of the series. Instead of ending with a complete victory, the heroes were left facing an even greater challenge. Hawkins was no longer safe, and the people living there had no idea how much worse things could become. That is why Season 5 carries so much pressure. It has to bring together every major story that has been building since the very first episode. Another reason this final season feels special is because the audience has spent nearly a decade with these characters. Viewers have watched Eleven grow from a frightened girl escaping a secret laboratory into one of the strongest heroes in the story. Mike, Dustin, Lucas, Will, Max, Steve, Nancy, Jonathan, Hopper, Joyce, and many others have all changed through painful experiences and difficult choices. Every victory came with a price, and every season raised the emotional stakes even higher. The creators have also explained that they planned the ending for a long time. Instead of extending the story forever, they wanted to finish it with a clear conclusion. That decision has made fans even more curious because they know every remaining episode has an important purpose. There is very little room for side stories now. The focus is expected to stay on the final battle, the biggest mysteries, and the emotional journeys of the characters that audiences have followed for years. At the same time, it is important to separate confirmed information from online rumors. Social media is full of fake trailers, made up plot leaks, and false casting reports. While these videos often gain millions of views, many of them are not connected to the real production. The official information released by the creators tells us that Season 5 will complete the story that began in Hawkins, but many details are still being kept secret to avoid spoilers. That mystery has only increased excitement, because fans know they're heading into a season where almost anything could happen. With the final chapter getting closer, expectations have never been higher. Fans are not just waiting for another adventure. They are waiting for answers, emotional moments, and a conclusion that will decide the fate of Hawkins forever. And if the previous seasons have taught us anything, it is that Stranger Things always saves its biggest surprises for the moments when nobody sees them coming. After the dramatic ending of season 4, fans immediately started asking one question: what happens next? While the creators are keeping most of the story secret, they have shared a few important details that give us a clear idea of what to expect. Instead of relying on internet rumors, let's focus on the information that has been officially confirmed. The biggest confirmed fact is that season 5 is the final season of Stranger Things. This means the story that began in Hawkins nearly 10 years ago is finally reaching its ending. The Duffer brothers have said that this season is designed to bring the entire journey together. Every mystery, every friendship, and every battle has been building toward this final chapter. Another confirmed detail is that the story will return to its roots. Over the years, Stranger Things became much larger, with adventures taking place in different cities and even different countries. Season 4 showed events in Hawkins, California, Nevada, Alaska, and Russia. But according to the creators, Season 5 will mainly focus on Hawkins once again. Since the town is now directly connected to the Upside Down, it has become the center of the final conflict. The ending of Season 4 made it clear that Hawkins has changed forever. Huge cracks split the town apart. Strange red lightning filled the sky, and dark ash covered the streets. The border between the normal world and the Upside Down has started to disappear. This creates a completely different situation from earlier seasons. Before, the danger was hidden. Only a small group of people knew the truth. Now, the threat is impossible to ignore. The creators have also revealed that there will be a time jump before the events of Season 5 begin. This decision helps the story match the real ages of the young actors. Instead of continuing immediately after the Season 4 finale, the characters will have moved forward in time. Exactly how much time has passed has not been fully explained, but the jump is expected to show how everyone has changed while living under the shadow of the coming battle. One character many fans are watching closely is Will Byers. Since the very first season, Will has shared a strange connection with the Upside Down. Even after escaping, he continued to sense when danger was close. In the final moments of Season 4, Will once again felt Vecna's presence. The Duffer brothers have confirmed that Will plays a very important role in the final season. They have even said that his story will return to the center of the series, making him one of the key characters in the ending. Of course, 11 remains just as important. Throughout the series, she has been the strongest weapon against the creatures of the Upside Down. But Season 4 also showed that even her incredible powers were not enough to completely defeat Vecna. That means the final battle will likely require more than strength alone. Friendship, teamwork, and sacrifice have always been the heart of Stranger Things. And those themes are expected to become even more important in the final season. As the story moves toward its final chapter, one thing is already clear. This will not be a normal fight against another monster. Season 5 is expected to bring together every major character and every mystery that has been building since the very first episode. The battle is no longer about saving one person or closing one gate. This time, the future of Hawkins itself is at risk. At the center of this conflict is Vecna. By the end of Season 4, he had been badly injured, but he was not defeated. That is an important detail because the characters themselves know the fight is far from over. They may have slowed him down, but they did not stop his plan. The massive cracks across Hawkins prove that his actions changed the town forever. This means the heroes will have to face an enemy who has already shown that he can outsmart them. 11 will once again be one of the most important characters in the story. Since the beginning of the series, her powers have been the strongest defense against the Upside Down. However, Season 4 also showed that even 11 has limits. She fought with everything she had, but Vecna still succeeded in opening the gates. That makes the final season even more interesting, because it suggests that winning may require more than powerful abilities. The group will likely need to work together better than ever before. Another character expected to play a major role is Will Byers. Fans have noticed for years that Will shares a special connection with the Upside Down. He was the first person taken there, and even after returning home, he continued to sense danger before anyone else. In the final moments of season 4, Will admitted that he could still feel Vecna. This small scene may become one of the most important parts of season 5 because it reminds viewers that Will's connection to the Upside Down has never truly disappeared. The friendship between the main group has always been the heart of Stranger Things. Mike, Dustin, Lucas, Max, Steve, Nancy, Jonathan, Hopper, Joyce, Robin, and the rest of the team have survived impossible situations by trusting one another. Every season has tested those friendships, but the final chapter is expected to challenge them more than ever before. Some characters may be forced to make painful decisions, while others could risk everything to protect the people they love. Max's future is also one of the biggest unanswered questions. At the end of season 4, she survived a terrifying attack, but her condition remained very serious. The show has not officially revealed what role she will play in the final season. Because of that, fans continue to discuss whether she will recover, whether her connection to Vecna will become important, or whether her story will take an unexpected direction. Until the new episodes are released, these questions remain unanswered. Hopper and Joyce have finally found each other again after everything they experienced. Their journey has been filled with danger, loss, and hope. Now that they are back in Hawkins, they are expected to stand beside the younger characters during the final fight. At the same time, Steve, Nancy, Jonathan, and Robin have become experienced survivors who understand the dangers of the Upside Down better than almost anyone else. Their knowledge could be just as valuable as Eleven's powers. One thing fans should remember is that many videos online claim to reveal secret deaths or complete story leaks. In reality, none of those claims should be treated as confirmed unless they come directly from the creators or Netflix. The production has kept the plot highly secret, and that makes it impossible to know exactly how the story will end. While fan theories can be fun to discuss, they should never be confused with official information. That mystery is one of the reasons excitement continues to grow. Every fan has a different idea about how the final battle will end. Will everyone survive? Can Vecna really be defeated? Will the Upside Down finally disappear forever? Or will it leave a lasting mark on Hawkins? Right now, those answers remain hidden. As the release of Season 5 gets closer, one thing is certain. Every major character has reached the point where their choices matter more than ever before. The friendships that began with a simple game of Dungeons and Dragons are now facing the greatest challenge of their lives. The final chapter is not only about defeating a powerful enemy, it is about bringing one of television's most beloved stories to a memorable and satisfying ending. After years of waiting, fans around the world are finally getting closer to the release of Stranger Things Season 5. The production faced several delays over the past few years, including industry-wide strikes that affected many major television shows. Because of these delays, the wait between Season 4 and the final season became much longer than anyone expected. However, production has now moved forward, and the creators have been carefully working to deliver a finale that lives up to the series' legacy. Netflix has officially confirmed that Season 5 will be the last season of Stranger Things. The streaming service has also shared episode titles over time, giving fans small hints without revealing major spoilers. Even with these updates, the full story has remained a closely guarded secret. The creators have repeatedly said they want viewers to experience the final surprises while watching the episodes, rather than having the biggest moments spoiled in advance. One reason expectations are so high is because Stranger Things has become much more than a popular TV show. Over the years, it has created unforgettable characters, memorable music, emotional friendships, and some of the most talked about scenes in modern television. Many viewers grew up alongside these characters, watching them change, from young kids riding bicycles through Hawkins into brave young adults facing impossible dangers. That emotional connection is one of the biggest reasons the ending means so much to fans. The Duffer Brothers have also explained that they always wanted the story to have a proper ending instead of continuing forever. Rather than stretching the series across many more seasons, they chose to bring the main story to a close while it still had a clear direction. For many fans, this is a positive decision because it gives the creators the chance to answer long-standing questions and finish the journey in a meaningful way. At the same time, viewers should be careful about believing every rumor they see online. Fake trailers, edited posters, and made-up casting announcements often spread quickly across social media. Some videos even claim to reveal complete episode stories months before release. In reality, most of these claims have never been confirmed by Netflix or the creators. The best approach is to follow official announcements and enjoy fan theories as fun discussions rather than treating them as facts. Looking ahead, the final season carries a huge responsibility. It must explain the mysteries surrounding the Upside Down, reveal the fate of Vecna, and give satisfying endings to the characters audiences have followed for nearly a decade. That is not an easy task, but the creators have said they planned this conclusion carefully. If they succeed, Season 5 could become one of the most memorable television finales in recent years. No matter how the story ends, Stranger Things has already left a lasting mark on popular culture. It introduced a new generation to 1980s-inspired adventures, created unforgettable friendships, and reminded viewers that courage often comes from ordinary people standing together during impossible situations. Those themes have remained at the heart of the series from the very beginning, and fans hope they will remain just as powerful in the final chapter. As we wait for the official release, excitement continues to grow with every new update. Until the episodes arrive, there are still many mysteries waiting to be solved, many questions left unanswered, and many theories still being debated by fans across the world. But one thing is certain: when the final chapter begins, millions of viewers will return to Hawkins one last time to discover how this incredible story finally comes to an end. What do you think will happen in Stranger Things Season 5? Do you believe Eleven and her friends will finally defeat Vecna? Or do you think the ending will surprise everyone? Share your predictions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want more authentic updates, breakdowns, and entertainment news, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next update.
अंधेरी दीवारों में खुद को ढूंढता हूँ मैं। गए जो दिन सहाने थे उन्हीं को सोचता हूँ मैं। तुम्हारे बिन ये मौसम भी बड़ा बेसर्द लगता है। दिल का हर एक कोना अब बहुत ही दूर भरता है। अंधेरी दीवारों में खुद को ढूंढता हूँ मैं। ये जो दिन सुहाने थे उन्हीं को सोचता हूँ मैं। तुम्हारे बिन ये मौसम भी बड़ा सर्द लगता है। दिल का हर एक कोना बहुत ही दर्द भरता है। मेरे साए भी मुझसे अब जुदा होने को कहते हैं। तुझे खोने की राहों में एक गम ही लिखा था। सितारों से भी पूछता है पता तेरा कहाँ होगा, मगर खामोश है दुनिया, कहाँ मेरा जहाँ होगा। बस एक बार मुड़ के देख ले मेरी बेबसी की सूरत। मुझे है आज भी तेरी वफा की सख्त जरूरत। साए मेरे तन्हा सफर बस रह गया दर्द का असर। साए मेरे तन्हा सफर बस रह गया दर्द का असर, दर्द का असर।